Do you hear that? I think the tea is ready. You're listening to Pop of Tea. Hello and welcome to Pop of Tea podcast. We're bringing you all things entertainment and all that hot, juicy celebrity gossip.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. We want to thank everyone for listening to our podcast that we released last week. We got a lot of love from all.
I don't know what to do with the stardom.
I know we're famous now, so deuces, everyone.
Yeah.
No, but seriously, thanks for following us on Instagram and like posting us on your Instagram stories. We appreciate all the help and all the love, and for following us and subscribing. And we got a lot of 5-star ratings
on iTunes. Well, Apple. I guess it's not iTunes.
Yeah, Apple Podcasts.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's all the same, honestly.
It's also confusing, but
yeah, we just wanted to give shout outs to all our friends and fam, and we appreciate all the love.
Yes,
So hopefully
we love
you'll recommend to any of your friends that like pop culture and stuff, and you know, maybe we'll gain a little following here.
Yeah,
I don't know, we'll see.
That's the goal, but also we're just doing this for fun, so I can drink
fun.
wine on a day during the day.
Yeah, today we're drinking a it's kind of random, a wild blueberry and what was it?
I don't know. I think it's
Zinfandel.
Oh,
it's from Maine. I don't have to explain how we got it, but yeah, that's what we're trying. It's okay. It's not really my cup of tea.
Oh my god.
But anyway, so before we get into some little personal things, I'll give you an overview of the topics that we're gonna do, so that you can get excited for that. We're gonna talk about Cardi B filing for divorce from Offset. We're going to talk about the 2020 Emmy Awards. We're going to do some episode recaps of Keeping Up with the Kardashian and Dancing with the Stars. That is still a thing. Yes, it is. Sydney and I watched the Paris Hilton documentary, so we're going to share our thoughts on that. And also, we're going to follow up on Ellen Degeneres and give our thoughts on a little Taylor Swift performance at the ACM Awards.
Sounds like a lot, but I think
it is a lot. We're gonna try to get through all of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Happy fall, everyone.
It is fall.
R.I.P. summer 2020.
Yeah, pretty much. It's cold as shit, especially in the morning when I wake up. So
yeah, because you're getting up early.
Yeah, and then it's warm when I leave work. So I don't really know what to do about the coat situation, but I've just been starting my car before getting in there. I would too. Heated seats.
Do you have like the thing on your phone?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that came with my car.
It's nice. It's a good year for me to get a new car.
Yeah.
Because I didn't have that feature in my old car.
Yeah, for real. I think mine is like free for 3 years to get like the it's like an app on my phone.
Yeah.
And the startup is free for 3 years and then I have to pay.
That's interesting because they didn't tell me mine wasn't ever going to not be free, so I hope that's
you're kind of just assuming.
Yeah, like okay.
Well, I guess we'll find out in 2023. Maybe?
Yeah. Oh well.
But yeah, I feel like summer 2020 it was an interesting one to say the least.
I blacked out.
Yeah, it's like the first half was pretty good and then the second half for me kind of like shit hit the fan. But you know what? It's fine.
Yeah. True.
But welcome fall. It's a new season, new beginnings. Hashtag
oh my god.
New season, new me. You know, people say
yeah, new year, new me. We started early in the fall. That's fine.
Yeah, you know, well, Pop of Tea kind of debuted. Well, it was technically still summer. Yeah, never mind. I was gonna say, you know, like new season of life, new beginnings.
I mean, it was close. Like the official first day of fall was just
Tuesday,
the other day. Yeah. So and we came out Friday.
Close enough.
It's fine. We should have done it on the day of fall and be like.
I was gonna say spring has sprung, but that makes zero sense.
Not any sense. No.
Fall has fallen.
No. Okay. Well, I have a little movie suggestion for everyone to watch. It's a rom-com. It's called Love Guaranteed on Netflix.
All right.
It's so cute and so good.
I've never heard of it.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't hear about it until I opened Netflix one day and it was like recommended for you because all I watch on Netflix is rom-coms. But boyfriend approved. So I feel like, well,
if a boy approves, then it's probably good enough.
Yeah. Because I actually fell asleep, so I missed the ending. And then the next day, he was like, do you want to rewatch the ending because you missed it? And I was like, oh, was it that good? And he's like, yeah, I mean, it was, yeah, like you should just watch the ending. So,
Aww.
But the main guy in it is Damon Wayans Jr. and he's Coach from New Girl.
Oh, I didn't watch New Girl.
Yeah, I forget what else he's in, but I love him. I saw his stand up this year.
Oh,
actually,
nice.
in February.
Okay, so you had like a personal.
Yeah,
connection.
I was like, I love him. So that's really why I watched it. But then the actual story itself is funny and just equal parts rom and com. So
okay,
that's all I can ask for.
Well, maybe I'll give it a shot.
It's good.
And didn't you say you also you were into JB's song?
Oh my gosh, it's
like
stuck in my head right now.
Holy, holy, holy.
I'm not even a religious person.
Me either.
At all, but something about this song.
It's catchy. It's good.
I love it. Chance the Rapper's in it.
Mm-hmm.
So,
is that your favorite song right now? Like, you know how you have a favorite song of all
that
time,
you always
but
go
then
to?
you have like favorite songs of like the week.
Yeah.
Is this like your favorite song?
Yeah. Like when I get in my car, I put on Holy first or second to like put on a good song first and then I cue it for second so I really get into the vibe. Like it's not like I'm not messing with the car or anything. I'm like, all right, I need to be in the right mindset.
Hashtag we can relate.
Or I'll listen to it first and then I'll listen to it last. My last song before I get out of my car.
Yeah,
I'll do that.
Sometimes it's so good you gotta listen to it twice.
Yeah.
I agree.
Agreed. Did you watch the video?
No.
Okay. It's nothing special. It's kind of weird.
Like I saw like snippets of it that he put on his story or
whatever. That part is kind of confusing. There's one like really emotional scene of a war veteran like coming home and surprising his family. Aww. That part's really cute. I like that. But Justin Bieber playing like a coal miner who just lost his job doesn't work for me.
It's not great.
No.
Yeah, I'm sure I'll watch it. So back in one of our other episodes, I think it was episode 3, I was talking about how on the dating app Hinge, there are a lot of guys who post pictures of just their animal. Yikes. And I got justification on this. Like I felt like my points are valid.
From a dog lover.
Yeah. So my best friend Alana called me the other night and was like, I really felt when you were like saying how guys should not post just their dogs on their Instagram, because she said she totally agrees. And coming from her, I feel better about me saying that, because at first my mom was like, Danielle, that was a little harsh, like when you were talking about the dog thing.
We got to be harsh in this day and age, though.
Yeah, you know, I got to let you know what I want.
Yeah.
Whatever. But yeah, my friend Alana said it just, like, don't take up a whole picture with just the dog. Yeah. If it's going to be with you and the dog, great. But I just had to say that great. Because she's a dog lover. And if she said it, then it's true. So,
yeah, because you don't really love dogs. So,
yeah. You know, yeah. So, thanks, Lon. Appreciate it.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah. Just thought I should follow up on that. So while I was on E-News online the other day, I saw an article about like sexy Halloween costumes. And we all know those girls that are like the sexy cats every year, or
I feel
like the sexy
right
witch. Were you a sexy cat?
Like every year. That's all I got.
Why am I not surprised?
Yeah, but whatever.
It is what it is. You know.
It's not super sexy in my opinion. I'm pretty covered.
All right. Well, then you're fine. You're excused. But I saw these pictures of some of the sexy Halloween costumes for this year, and I was just appalled. There was a sexy tiger queen.
Yeah, like that's awful.
So if you want to be like,
there's gonna be so many Carol Baskins, or maybe like sexy Carol Baskins.
That's essentially like what the costume was, I guess.
Like.
There was a sexy Edward Scissorhands. Like, bro, there is nothing sexy about having scissors as hands. There's just not.
That's ridiculous.
And then there was a sexy astronaut, a sexy Beetlejuice, a sexy TikTok.
Raccoon.
Oh yeah,
I saw.
Yeah, the raccoon. There's a sexy TikTok band outfit.
Doesn't even make sense.
It doesn't make sense. Like the top had the TikTok logo with a caution. You know, like the circle with the thing through it. And then it had like band on the butt. Like, what? Who thinks of this?
Like when you go to a party and someone's like, oh my gosh, what are you? And you're like, I'm TikTok, but I got banned.
Yeah, like I'm TikTok banned. Like what?
No, and it's not banned.
Yeah.
Like the other day, my coworker tried to get it on his phone because he doesn't have the app.
Oh.
And I was like, you're not gonna be able to download it, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, it's right here. I can get it. Like, it hasn't happened yet. Whatever they're trying to do just hasn't happened. So
I feel like it's just not gonna be a thing.
And that costume's probably like $50.
It's only $33 actually, which isn't
surprisingly cheap.
It's not as much as we thought.
I mean, Halloween is like kind of canceled in my opinion this year.
I feel like it might be.
You know, like,
I mean, what are we really going to be doing?
What are we going to be
doing? You
doing?
can't go to a huge house party. I mean, you could.
People are still going to, but
I'm sure. I mean, I want to do something, but I don't know what that will be.
I know.
I haven't been very creative. Last year, I came home from work and handed out candy with my parents. I was Minnie Mouse a few years in a row at college.
Sexy Minnie Mouse.
Not even sexy. It was just like Minnie Mouse.
Straight up Minnie Mouse.
Yeah. And then... You know, my senior year, me and my roommates and some of our friends were different fruits. And that was actually fun.
Cool.
Like, I actually made a DIY, and I'm not artsy or crafty at all. I was a watermelon.
That's cute.
So I got like a neon pink oversized t-shirt and then cut out and felt like the seeds and then painted the bottom green. Yeah, it was all, it's on
easy.
my Instagram.
And it's cute.
Yeah, if anyone wants to go look.
Last year I was a box of wine.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, I took a picture in a liquor store in my box of wine costume.
They probably hated you.
Yeah, they were definitely like, what the hell? And it was a couple weekends before Halloween. It was probably like the first weekend of October. So it was too early to have a costume, but it was a house party. So I was...
Also, have you noticed, maybe you haven't, so many Spirit Halloweens are in the area now because so many stores are shut down?
No, I haven't noticed.
Well, you know how like if there's a store that they always put a freaking Spirit Halloween there. So at the Exton Mall, there's one in like I think Sears maybe.
Okay.
Where they used to have one at Babies R Us in Exton. That might still be a thing. But
that is still a thing.
They just toss them in like wherever there's an open.
It's ridiculous.
It's so ridiculous. So
I saw a meme that was like, my house is now a Spirit Halloween.
Those stores kind of creep me out. I don't know. Something about Halloween like kind of gives me the heebie-jeebies, like the cost. I don't know how to describe it without sounding weird. But when I go into those stores and like maybe it's the smell of the costumes, something about it like gives like makes my skin crawl.
Well, last year I went in and to get my costume and the store was like it had basically like a haunted house in the store.
Like and they had like the
and then they have
that,
the
like, jump.
Yeah.
No.
So yeah, I do go in there like, oh God, a little nervous.
As we get closer to Halloween, we'll have to dive more into things about that.
About Halloween. Yeah, totally.
I could go on and on about how I hate scary stuff, but I'll save it for another time.
I'm literally going to a haunted drive-in movie theater in like 2 weeks. Mm-mm. So I'll talk about that, but I am so excited.
Can't wait to hear. Yeah. But moving on to even scarier things, Cardi B.
Yeah. No.
I'm kidding. She's not scary.
Well,
she can be.
She can be. I would be scared as shit if I was in a room with her.
I think I would.
Like I would just be scared to talk.
Yeah.
To look at her.
Like, hi.
I wouldn't even know what to say. I really wouldn't.
Cardi B has filed for divorce from her husband Offset after 3 years of marriage.
Yeah. Not surprised.
I'm not shocked. Yeah, I was gonna say, are you?
No one is, I don't think.
Yeah, so just some quick info on them. They have a 2-year-old daughter. Her name is Culture with a K. She should be a Kardashian.
Yeah, I think it's kind of weird that it is with a K.
Yeah. I mean I guess with a C, close. It would be even weirder. Like legit, like Culture.
Like, yeah, my child is Culture.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh well,
either
whatever.
Way, it's a weird name.
Yeah.
But anyway, Cardi and Offset, they secretly got married back in September of 2017, which I didn't realize it was that long.
I know. They've actually lasted pretty long.
They have, although they did mention that they were going to potentially split in 2018 because he cheated.
They've had some a
rocky relationship, to say the least. But he like publicly pleaded for her to stay with him and issued like a public apology, whatever. And she decided for, the well-being of their kid that she was going to try to,
that's good.
Get back. Yeah. And they did get back together until Now,
yep.
Cardi recently went on Instagram Live to talk about the divorce because obviously there's a lot of like sources say this and things like he said, she said type stuff. So she kind of wanted to set the record straight, and she said that this is not for clout. Like,
as if they need more clout.
She said she doesn't need the stunts or the drama to sell her music, which she's right.
So true.
I mean, she doesn't need to fake a divorce from Offset so that people listen to her song. Her song WAP has been #1 for weeks now, so I really don't think she needs this.
It's just going to be so interesting to see who she dates next, or like what the future is for her and her love life. I
feel like I could see her being single for a long time.
Yeah.
But maybe that's just me. But she said she has not shed one tear since she filed.
That's cold.
Like, yeah.
I mean, he did kind of treat her like shit.
Yeah,
so
he cheated on her.
I'm sure she's been mentally done for a while now.
Oh, yeah. She said she got tired of arguing and not seeing things eye to eye.
Yeah.
And people were like saying that, was it because he has another baby on the way with someone else? Or like, did he cheat again? She said, no, we're just not good together.
He probably would cheat again if they stayed together. You
know?
I'm
sure. He has that song called Father of Four. I don't know if you've ever heard it.
I really haven't.
I heard it one time. And so Offset has 3 other kids by 3 other women. So it totally has 4 kids. That's why the song is called Father of Four. Oh. But in the song, like, I looked up the lyrics to it, and he references like each kid and says like the one, he has 2 boys and 2 girls, and the one girl, I forget what the other daughter's name is. But he basically says like, I didn't really even know about you. I barely even knew your mother.
Oh boy.
Like, oh Lord. Like, I mean, so I'm wondering if Cardi's going to be like, pay me child support, or.
Right.
He's worth like 24 mil and she's worth 20. So regardless, they're not going to have any trouble supporting this child.
They're not going to have any issues, no. But I think Cardi B is worth more than him, or should be worth more.
She probably will surpass him pretty soon.
Yeah, I would say.
I see it happening. All right. The 2020 Emmy Awards were this past weekend, and they were virtual for the first time in 72 years.
It's wild.
I mean, just like a lot of other things with coronavirus, you know?
Right.
But what they did was Jimmy Kimmel hosted at the Staples Center in LA, and then they sent about 140 cameras to like all the different Emmy nominee and Emmy winners' houses.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, and I don't know if you saw, but Reese Witherspoon and Kerry Washington like had a party at Reese's house.
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, they had one together.
Was their show nominated at all? Little
It
Fires?
was, but
okay.
I don't believe that it won anything.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't see it. I don't think it did either. That's cool. I mean, it probably is fun for them to like host parties at their house.
Oh yeah, get all glammed up and really have nowhere to go.
Yeah.
But Zendaya made history as the youngest actress to take home Outstanding Lead Actress in a Drama Series.
Yes.
For her
Euphoria.
role. Mm-hmm. I've never seen that.
You need to watch it.
What is it on HBO?
HBO.
Okay.
It is. I mean, that was my favorite show of. I'm trying to think if it came out in 2020 or 2019. I think 2019.
Yeah.
But that is my favorite show. Like, it's
of all time.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. That's a really bold statement, but it's so good. And I think her acting is just out of this world. Like, I don't know how else to explain it.
Yeah.
She's just amazing.
All right, well.
So I'm really happy she won.
I'll say then that it's worth my time.
Yeah.
Schitt's Creek, which I have not seen, won 5 awards.
Yeah.
Including Outstanding Comedy Series and Lead Actor and Actress.
Yeah, that show, like, I know there's a lot of hype about it, but I just haven't gotten into it. And I think I tried once and I didn't find it funny.
And that's kind of like a deal breaker.
Yeah, but I know a lot of people love it. So
maybe it'll be on my list.
I don't know.
But the 2 things that I just wanted to mention were the show Dead to Me. It's a Netflix original. So funny. Yeah, such a good series. They won nothing.
They should have.
They lost to Schitt's Creek, honestly, in most of the categories that they were nominated for.
Annoying.
Yep. But the one thing that I was excited for was Julia Gardner from Ozark.
Yeah.
You've seen Ozark, right?
Yep. Love it.
Yeah, Ruth. That's who she plays. She won supporting actress in a drama series. So
she's young too.
And I watched her acceptance speech because I can't get her voice out of my head, like her Ruth voice.
Yeah.
And obviously she doesn't sound like that in real life. So when she started talking, I was like, wait.
I know.
What?
I know. She's been in a couple of other things, but all I know her from is Ruth. Like, that's what I think of her as.
Like, all right, Marty.
Yeah, like.
Yeah.
Her, like, she swears every 2 seconds.
But that's what makes her, like, I'm so glad she won. She deserved it.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah. So, moving on to other TV categories. We were going to recap Keeping Up with the Kardashians season 19, episode 1.
Mm-hmm.
We both watched that. And congrats to Sydney for watching.
Yeah, thanks. And I loved it. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, she texted
I enjoyed
me
it.
And said that she was laughing. Like, wow.
5 minutes in, I couldn't stop laughing. It's just so good.
It's so entertaining. I don't know how people don't like it.
I know.
So there were a few main things that happened. Basically, Khloe and Scott Disick, they like to do little pranks, and they've been doing a prank since last season on Kris Jenner. Basically, Khloe dresses up as her, like has the wig and everything.
This, like, the outfits that she wears.
Yep. And like they hire photographers to go around and take embarrassing pictures of her. So they continued the prank, and then they have their publicists like call Kris and pretend that like TMZ actually has these pictures and that they're gonna leak them. And
she was like dumpster diving.
Yeah, and like alcohol, like peeing behind something outside. And they're really believable.
I know. They looked real.
Yeah. So Kris was like starting to actually freak out. So they actually they told her that.
But I think that's how they teased it for next episode. We don't actually see Chris's reaction.
Full reaction.
Right? Yeah.
Like she almost didn't believe them that they would do the prank. That was kind of her reaction to that. But that was really funny.
Super funny.
Khloe throws her best friend Malika a baby shower, and it was really nice.
Yeah,
like,
so cute.
The
bear theme.
Yeah, and like the browns
really
and the nude colors. It was just really well done.
Yeah.
But I guess you can have a really, really nice looking baby shower when you're really rich.
True.
And then Kourtney goes to a cuddle sanctuary with her Poosh team.
This is my favorite part of the whole episode.
So weird because Kourtney is such like not a touchy person. That seeing her like cuddling with people was funny.
Yeah. Just the whole idea of them going to a professional cuddler company.
I didn't even know that existed.
Me neither. But it was for their blog. Mm-hmm. They're doing research or whatever. And yeah, it was just so awkward. But Kourtney, I feel like she's so relatable because I would have felt the same way.
Oh, yeah. The one instructor was like, do you want a hug? Or something like that. And she was like, no.
She's like, no. She's like, that's good. You're setting boundaries.
Yeah.
And Kourtney was like, okay.
Oh, my Lord.
But then, she realized that their family just wasn't super, cuddly growing up.
Yeah, which is kind of surprising, but... Then when she said it, I thought, yeah, I guess you don't really see them hugging each other that often.
Yeah.
But even as a kid, her mom never really.
I know, that's weird to me.
Because they're so close that you would think.
Right. But then the scenes of her going up and hugging her family members, the other girls, was just so funny. Her mom was just like, what's wrong?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, and she hugged Kim, and Kim was like, is this a joke?
Yeah. Yeah.
So good. Again,
pretty funny.
The show airs on E Thursday nights at 8. So if you want to keep up with us, tune in. We'll probably do recaps a decent amount.
Yeah.
So we also are watching Dancing with the Stars, and we're learning how to vote on the show.
I had no idea. I mean, this is kind of my first time watching Dancing with the Stars. I think I watched it when I was younger, but I didn't really know what was happening. I didn't vote.
I never voted. I voted for American Idol though, hardcore.
I think I did too.
I used to so when you used to have portable house phones?
Yeah.
Well, we still have a house phone. I don't know really why, but I used to take the portable phone into my bed and I would like hang up and redial when I wanted to vote.
Oh my
So,
gosh.
yep, I was dedicated, but I actually voted online for Dancing with the Stars. It was confusing.
I did it online. I know there's a texting version, but
Mhm.
I couldn't really figure out how to vote multiple because you can vote up to 10 times.
Per couple.
Yeah.
Yeah, some I didn't vote for at all.
I did that
truthfully.
on the website. Yeah, I only voted for like 4 couples.
Yeah.
10 times.
But since we last recorded, there were 2 episodes, so we'll give you
Yeah.
the quick rundown. Who was your favorite from, I guess, either, whichever.
From night, my favorite overall is Caitlin Bristow.
She's good.
Yeah,
Well, she was a dancer.
she was for like 13 years.
Mm-hmm. And her mom, she said last night that her mom was a professional like ballerina.
Yeah,
That's pretty dope.
that's so awesome.
Yeah. She was good. I also really liked Neve from Catfish.
He's so good.
Impressed me.
Yeah.
Like was he the first one up last night? I think he might have been the first one.
Yeah, I think he was.
He was so good.
Yeah.
And the first episode, he blew me away.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting it, but he's just so like graceful.
He's very graceful and like, yeah, he's good.
Yeah.
You don't expect that.
Nelly, I mean, I'm not going to say he's the best, but the first week, you could tell he was really like getting into it.
They danced to his own song.
Yes, they did. Wait, what song was that?
It wasn't Hot in Here, was it?
Oh god, I forget the tune of it now. It'll come back to me.
Wait, was it If You Wanna Go and Take a
Yes.
Bath, Me? What's that called?
Must be the money. I don't think that that's not the song title though.
No.
Oh god. How do we not know this?
I don't know.
But he did a backflip
yeah,
in the first
that was cool.
episode. That was very cool.
Pretty cool. I feel like the whole production value of the second episode was better than the first.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It felt like people were trying harder.
Oh, for sure. Well, they probably got all their nerves out like the first time around. Also, Justina Machado. They keep saying that she was from a certain show, but all I know her from is Jane the Virgin.
Is she in Jane the Virgin?
She was Darcy.
Okay.
The one...
I didn't watch that show.
Oh my god, you have
I know.
To watch Jane the Virgin.
I think I would like it.
But she is fantastic.
Yeah.
Like so good.
She was in like a sitcom, like an older sitcom. I think that's what they were saying she's from.
Yeah.
Mainly, but she's really good though.
Yeah.
I liked her.
She was really jamming out the first episode. But
she got a good score the first one too. Like
yeah, she got 21 out of 30. So did Sky Jackson. She was pretty good. Although
she fell in the second episode.
I know. She posted a funny meme though.
Oh really?
Of it on her Twitter. You're gonna have to go look at it.
Okay.
Yeah. She like slips and she grabs her partner's hair and it shows it in like slow mo. It's so funny because she didn't want to fall. Aww. Anyway, but the second episode, I felt like they made such a big deal out of Caitlin Bristow's ankle.
Yeah.
Like Tyra Banks, who's the host of it.
Yeah.
I just felt like she was making such a big deal. Like, we're going to find out.
Yeah, we're like, we don't know if she's going to dance.
Yeah, it's like, what? Stop.
Yeah, it was kind of weird.
Let's talk about Tyra overall. How do you feel about her hosting this?
She makes me feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
You know, I just don't know. I hope she gets better. This might just be her getting used to a new thing, but
I don't want to say she's trying too hard, but I feel like she might be.
Yeah, I've seen some tweets about people saying like, oh, last time I checked, it was Dancing with the Stars, not Dancing with the Host. Like, because they're trying to make it, like, a lot about Tyra. Like, you know, like, she is the host, so I get it, but, yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think that last night, the second episode especially, she kept rushing what the judges were saying, their feedback, but then she would have a conversation with the dancers. And it's like, well, I'd rather hear what the judges have to say so that they can actually get critiqued than to hear your questions that you're asking them.
Like,
meanwhile,
you're awkward, like, they just danced and they're out of breath. And she's like,
yeah.
So, like, we know you are, you know.
Like, tell me about your wife. What do you love about your wife?
Yeah.
Oh, but what do you really love about her? It's
what are your favorite qualities? Like, list them from 1 to 5.
It's like we didn't even get to hear what the judges had to say, but then and half the time, the dancers don't even hear what Tyra's saying. They just like laugh and
Which
smile.
I don't know how they can't because there's no one in the audience.
I'm wondering if it's, yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe she's farther away than it looks or something.
Maybe. Because we never really see like a shot of Tyra and
the dancers.
dancers.
Overall, I think Tyra just needs to maybe take a little bit more of a back seat.
Yeah.
But
agreed.
All the dancers have impressed me so far. Charles Oakley, yes. He was the first to be voted off, which I'm not shocked. He was kind of awkward.
Way too tall, and he was pretty old.
There was just like no connection between him and
in the part.
Yeah, he just was so stiff.
Yeah,
I wasn't shocked.
Yeah,
but Carol Baskin was in the bottom two with him, and the judges decided to save her.
And I know exactly. I called it as we were watching it. I was like, they're gonna save Carol because she cried in the stupid like
intro video. Yeah,
and I didn't buy it at all, but the judges did, and she improved a little bit. Like
I thought she did way better this week than last week.
She did,
but they need to not do the cat theme every week because
they're going to though. It's so annoying.
It's overdone. You know,
I hate it, and I love cats, but I hate how they're doing everything cat themed. Like the song that they danced to the second episode was awful.
What's that, pussycat? Whoa,
yeah.
Whoa.
What is that from? Is that from Cats the Musical?
I don't think so.
I did watch that too, but like.
Yeah, like the first week she did Eye of the Tiger, wore cheetah. This week she wore cheetah-ish print, and it was that cat song. I just think it's going to be overdone after a while. Like, we get it. You were on Tiger King. It's time to
we get it.
Separate yourself a little bit. But overall, I think the dancers they're pretty good.
Yeah.
There's some, like, forgetful ones, but
Jesse Metcalf, a.k.a. John Tucker.
Yeah, he's
Love
hot.
him. And the partner he's with is single. Like, I hear that's possible. They should. They look cute together.
They do look cute together.
But he's really hot still.
He is.
I mean.
And then Chrishell, she from Selling Sunset, and she's also an actress from like soap operas and stuff. Chrishell Stause. She did pretty bad the first week.
She did better.
She did. Still not
great. No, but
she'll get there, I guess.
Yeah.
We'll see.
So we both watched the Paris Hilton documentary that's on YouTube. It's free to watch. It's like an hour and a half long.
Totally worth it.
It's so good. Like I kind of went into it with no expectations because I'm not a Paris Hilton fan. I don't hate her.
She's just there.
Yeah, she's just there. I know that she's super famous. I know that she's a celebrity, but I don't know the details of her life, but this documentary about her is so interesting, and I loved how it was filmed and everything.
Yeah, I really enjoy, I feel like I said this on one of the other episodes, I really enjoy seeing like celebrities in their true state.
Well, I think we were talking about the Demi Lovato.
Yes.
And this is kind of the same thing, except Paris, she did not have any drug and alcohol issues. She had like a party phase.
Yes, she did. But she never like went to rehab or anything.
No, but she did kind of have a tough life.
She did, which I would have never known. The documentary is called This Is Paris if you're searching for it.
Yeah.
But she kind of lets us in on how the Paris that you see and know is just her brand, her character. Like, her voice, like that, it's not actually like this.
No, her real voice is very deep.
It's actually like this.
Yeah, it is. It's shocking.
There was at one point where she was talking like this and then went right into this, and I was like, what the heck?
There was a scene of her in her car, and she was like, I'm trying, like, it's hard for her to be herself on camera. She's like, I'm so used to having my personality and persona when cameras are on.
Right.
She's like, I don't know how to act normal.
Yeah, so when they're filming the documentary, she's like, I can't really. Yeah. It's hard for her to get out of her character.
Yep. But I mean, it's sad. Like, there's a lot of sad parts. She, I guess if you want to watch it, you don't want spoilers, like, don't listen to this
spoiler alert. Fast forward a little bit.
But she was like mentally and physically abused at at a behavioral camp, pretty much, that her parents sent her to.
Yeah, she was sent to several different boarding schools when she was younger. Her parents were trying to, I guess you could say, like, reel her back in. But she escaped from all of them except for this last one. It's called Provo Canyon in Utah.
Which is
and they like put her in like solitary confinement type of things. Yeah.
She said they would put her in there naked and she wouldn't see the light for like 2 days, and they wouldn't feed her, and like, I don't know.
Like, how is this even legal, truthfully?
Right.
But then the documentary does go into how her and her other roommates or classmates from the school, they're starting to come out and speak about it.
Yeah.
Because they don't want other kids to suffer.
They all witnessed abuse, or they had abuse happen to them. And Paris didn't want to tell her parents, or like, I guess she didn't want to tell them, but I feel like she also didn't have opportunities to tell them. Like, she probably got limited phone calls home, and the school probably, well, she said that she would get repercussions if she, like, if they heard
said
her
anything.
Yeah, if they heard her talking about it.
Yeah. So during the documentary, the producers of the documentary tell Paris's mom for the first time.
Oh, that was rough.
Yeah, and the mom was like, "Wait, what?"
Yeah, she was like, "What are you talking about?"
Yeah.
And they were like, "Oh, she didn't tell you?" And she was like, "No."
Yeah, so that took up a lot of the documentary. Some things that I didn't know about Paris that she revealed was that she suffers from insomnia and major trust issues. So she kind of lets us into that world, which is nuts. Like, she just can't sleep. Mainly because of the problems that stemmed from this school. But her sister's in the documentary, her mom, her dad didn't want to be involved.
Yeah, unsure about his whereabouts.
Yeah, I don't really know what the deal is with him, but she said she's not going to stop working until she's a billionaire.
Yeah.
So, all the power to her. She's been like in abusive relationships. Her sister was kind of concerned about like her finding love and if she's ever going to have kids, but
she freezed her eggs.
She did. Froze them.
Freeze.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
So
that's good.
We learned a lot about Paris. Really, the only thing I feel like everyone knows who she is.
Yeah.
But she's not one of those celebrities that's constantly in the news, if that makes... Like, she just kind of does her own thing.
Her and Britney Spears, like, you know, they kind of, like, went through it all together-ish. And you know where Britney Spears is now, so, like, Paris, yeah, she's just kind of chilling.
Yeah, she has a bunch of businesses. I actually had a lot of her perfumes when I was in, like, middle school. I really... yeah. She's a DJ, which I did not know. But, yeah, she says she's really not going to stop till she's a billionaire.
Yeah.
Oh, also, I knew her because of Kim Kardashian. Kim Kardashian was, like, her bitch, pretty much.
Yeah.
Like, when Kim started.
Yeah.
So I would say Paris definitely helped Kim get in the spotlight.
Totally. I actually saw a commercial during Dancing with the Stars it was like an ABC promo. They're doing a whole...
The 2020.
Yes.
Yes. I want to watch that.
Oh, no. They're doing like a show. It's about Kim,
it's like
Paris, and Britney.
Yep.
And about how they like got their start and how they, you know, got to where they are. So I'll definitely watch that.
Yeah, me too. But yeah, if you're interested in watching that, definitely
we recommend.
Look up This Is Paris, free on YouTube.
Super good.
Do it. We just wanted to quickly follow up on our Ellen Degeneres situation. So Ellen was accused of having a toxic work environment. Yeah. I mean, not Ellen, like the Ellen Degeneres show.
Right.
Was accused
she really didn't have much say in it, but...
So we don't have to totally re-explain this because we went over it a bunch in episode 2. So listen to that first and then come back here. But she addressed live in studio, which I thought they were going to have actual audience people.
Yeah, they didn't.
They didn't. They were like on virtual screens. Like they had...
Oh, really?
Yeah, there were some people like in the seats on a screen, like on a computer, as if they were like zooming in.
That's so weird.
Yeah, but I don't really think you could hear what they were saying.
Right.
Like, I think it was just a face. But so she addressed it live on her show, just basically saying she takes full responsibility because her name is on the show. And yeah, that's pretty much all I got from that apology.
Yeah, she made some like awkward jokes and I don't know, like I appreciate the apology, I guess, but I'm not.
I feel like I'm kind of over it.
Yeah, I'm over it. I don't...
Like, how much more could we talk about this, honestly?
Right.
I mean, she has said her piece, and now it's like, if you're going to keep supporting her, great. If not, don't watch the show.
Right. And I'm probably not.
If there's a cool guest on, that's usually when I'll tune in.
Yeah.
like if I see the Kardashians are on or like a music star or whatever.
I'll see the highlight reel on Facebook.
Yeah, I mean, she tried to make the speech somewhat funny.
That's what I didn't like about it, because then they inserted audience applause or laughter.
Yeah, like we didn't get the authentic how a real audience would have responded to these allegations and her response. But anyway, it is what it is. I guess it's coronavirus, and we can't really do anything about that. But I'll be interested to see if her ratings are good or not.
Yeah.
So maybe I'll look into that in the coming weeks.
Yeah, that'll be interesting.
Yeah. The ACMAs were on. The ACMAs are the American Country Music Awards, and
I think you can guess I didn't watch. I love country music. I'm not. Yeah, whatever. I'm not an award show person. I never will be.
I'm not a huge country fan, but Taylor Swift was playing, so clearly, obviously we had to watch that.
Yeah, I did see the video.
So I'll just preface this by saying her new album Folklore. I gotta be honest.
Do you like it?
I'm not feeling it. I don't think I have given it enough of a chance.
Yeah.
I know it came out a couple months ago. I listened to it all the way through once.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
I feel like Taylor's last few albums, beginning with 1989 to Lover, I've loved those albums. And this one
Lover
just felt to me like so
depressing.
Yeah, like there was I was waiting for like a Reputation song, like where there's like bass and it's like poppy.
Oh yeah, there was
none of that. And I don't know. I guess that's more of the Taylor that I'm into, because I'm not super country or like into
like folk,
the vibey stuff of the folklore. Yeah.
I like it. I just don't think I'll listen to it unless I'm like really sad. Like if you want to cry, if you're going through a breakup, great music to play. But
maybe I'll give it another chance. I should.
I don't know. It is totally different than what she's done, and you either hate it or you like it. Yeah, there's really no middle ground.
Yeah. But she performed her song called Betty from that album on the ACMAs, and that was the first time she was on the show in 7 years.
Wow. Like as a performer or just
performing. And I gotta just comment, first of all, her voice sounds lovely live consistently. I'll give her that. She played the guitar. It was like an acoustic performance. It was great.
Like stripped down or something.
I really did enjoy it. What I did not enjoy was her hair.
Yeah, it was awful.
I could not stop staring at it. It legit looked like a mop on her forehead.
I know.
The bangs are awful. And she's had bangs before and they've been nice.
Yeah.
But these were like matted,
like knotty. But like her hair was also back, wasn't it? Like it wasn't long.
It looked as if she didn't have a hairstylist.
Right.
And
she did though.
Like, was it meant to look like that? Like, oh, we're in this hippie, like boho,
like hipster.
I don't know, but the hair for me, it's not good.
Yeah.
It's not good, Taylor. I'm sorry.
So sorry, but great performance.
The outfit though, I thought was somewhat appropriate for the vibe of the album. Like she had on just like tan pants and a sequin long sleeve shirt. Even though the sequins are kind of like loud and busy, I felt like it was almost a simple outfit.
Yeah.
I did enjoy that. Because then I really got to just like focus on their performance.
Yeah.
But yeah, the hair, Taylor, we got to do something about that.
Yeah.
Oh, well. Oh, well. All right, everyone. Thanks for joining us for another episode of Pop of Tea Podcast.
Thank you.
Follow us on Instagram and please subscribe on iTunes. Or no, not on iTunes. It's called Apple Podcasts.
We'll never get this right. It's okay.
Gosh darn it.
Subscribe and leave a review.
Yeah. A rating maybe. If you're feeling, happy.
It's greatly appreciated.
And follow us on Spotify, please. You can also listen on SoundCloud if you don't have either of those other two things.
Yeah. And we'll see you next Friday.
Bye.